everybody. I know I'm pretty filthy. I've been crawling around underneath vehicles all day. I put brake lines on Zephyr, changed fuel filter on Zephyr, put brakes on the Buick, and now I've got the old Silverado jacked up. And this is kind of, I don't know, I guess maybe kind of like a public service announcement or whatever you want to call it. I got some information for anybody that has. I don't know how many automakers do this, but I know Chevy or GM, Ford, and Chrysler, Dodge used to do this to their rims. And what it does is it makes the rims look a little fancier, you know, look a little better, because you have some chrome, you know, it's like a hubcap. Let me turn you around here and I'll show you. Okay, yeah, these will clean up and they look really nice when they're cleaned up and have the center cap on them and all that. They look pretty good. And it doesn't look like there is anything wrong with that rim. I knew there was a little bit of rust. You know, I could see a little rust on it like that. You know, you can see a little surface rust on the inside. And it had rusted some, so the center cap has trouble going on it now. But you can clean those up and they will shine and look really good. But, you know my shake in the front end? Yeah, the tires were a little out of balance because of the rust. After doing the antifreeze balancing, it smoothed out. But I noticed I heard a pop the other day when I went down the driveway and hit that right there. You know, you hit that little bump right there. I heard a pop. And I was thinking ball joint, something in the suspension, maybe a loose shock or something like that. Then on the way home from work the other day, my steering wheel started the old death wobbles. It was shaking really good and kind of got me a little worried, but you know, steering wheel was shaking, stuff going wrong, so of course I sped up. I don't know why, you know, I thought, well, maybe it's balance issue, so I sped up. I thought maybe, you know, get that antifreeze all in the right spot where it's supposed to be and it'll straighten out, you know. Well, it did. I hit about 70, you know, and it straightened out. You know, it was smooth again. So I was thinking, all right, well, you know, it's still out of balance. Well, my son rides with me to work. I let him out of the truck and he was going to get in his truck, and I went to turn around. And as I was turning, I could hear what sounded like this hubcap crinkling. And my son looked over and he hollered at me and waved his hands for me to stop. And he come over right beside of the truck and he was looking at, of course, the wheel that was on this side, this rim. And he was saying, okay, move forward just a little bit. I moved forward a little bit and I saw him back up some. He said, he come over to the window and he said, this wheel is moving. It's warping. And rust is falling down. So, okay, I pulled it off. And pulling it off of there was, we'll talk about that in a minute. This is what I want to show you. And this, if any of you have these style rims, let me show you the front again. Take a good look at it. You cannot get this cover off without destroying it. You have to basically heat it up and melt the glue. It's actually glued onto that rim. It's not just a hubcap, you know. It is glued to that rim and it will not come off. And that's part of the problem. It holds mud and it holds salt and water back there. And you can't even spray it out. There is a glue string, a seam of glue that runs like this. It runs all the way around. This part in here and this part down in here is sealed. So you get any mud down in there, it can't get out easy. And you get salt down in there. It can't get out. Okay, let me show you what kind of scared me, especially since I know that I was doing 70 miles an hour on this because I didn't realize it. But I want you all to look right here. That crack right there, it's rusted out here. Okay, keep in mind this is a spoke on the rim. A spoke. Rusted out there, cracked there, all the way around, and cracked all the way to here. This piece is loose from this piece. Okay? This one, look at this one. Rusted right here. This is all rusted. Rusted through. You can see my fingernail. Over here, I mean, it just gets scarier when you think about it. Right here. This part is holding, and this part is holding, but it has cracked all the way to there. You can see the little crack back there. And that's a fresh crack. That might have been what happened when I pulled out of the driveway. Right here. Let's just keep going. This is the only rim that I have pulled off so far. I'm going to pull them all off and look at it. It has a little hole rusted here. It's the same place on each one. It rusts across here. This looks like it is still, well, it's rusted, but it's still holding together. Yeah. I was thinking I was going to have to pull that cap off to see my damage. I don't have to. Huh. You can see the cavity down in there where stuff can sit. And you can see it a little here. You get stuff in behind there, it can't get out. You can't spray it out easily. If anybody has these type of rims on your Chevy, on your Dodge, or on your Ford, and it has this fake chrome stuff, that little fake hubcap, I would advise you to pull them off and look at them, because this is dangerous. That could have caused an accident. And yeah, I thought my tires were out of balance. That's not a balance issue. That is a rolling straight issue and holding on to the truck issue. Yeah, that is very scary. Okay, so what am I going to do to remedy that? You know, we could go in here, grind all this out, and we could weld some supports in, cut out that rust and weld in a support here. No, I'm just kidding. That's going in the trash. The tire is still in good shape, but the rim is going in the trash. That is a very unsafe rim. I don't know how the rest of them are. I'm going to put these on it. Okay, I know I said that I wanted steel rims, but these, I found these for $25 a rim. So basically, well, that and the fact that until I change rims, I can't drive the truck anymore. So these are the ones I found. So these are the ones I'm going to put on. I think they'll look decent. They just need cleaned up. Maybe sand them off, re-clear coat them, or I may sand them, paint them, or I don't know. You can tell the clear coat is kind of coming off a little, but they're not broken anywhere, so they're already one up on my other rims. And they come with, of course, all four of the center caps, and they come with 6 lug nuts per wheel. So I think for $100, that is a pretty good deal. I guess that's going to be my little video for today. I just wanted to show y'all that, and I'm going to put out a video tomorrow on mounting these tires and putting them on the truck and all that and trying it out. But I wanted to show, I I think it's kind of important, and I think all of y'all that live in an area where it snows and they salt the roads, if you have a vehicle that has that kind of cap on it, please check it. At least look as good as you can around the edges, and please, because that right there, I don't want to see anybody get hurt, and that will hurt somebody. That could have hurt me and my son. We were riding. I probably shouldn't have been doing 70 with it shaking anyway, but I thought it was a balance issue. I never dreamed that those rims were that bad. Yeah, check your rims if you have a set of rims like this, please, because I don't want to see anybody get hurt with something like that. Anyway, I appreciate everybody watching. Y'all stay safe out there, and I'll see y'all on the next one.